Hey, it's Hazem. I want to show you some of the technical capabilities that our team has in-house that we did on this project. So first of all, we got wallpaper. So this is a custom mural that's going in for the client. It's printed lengthwise and it's gonna wrap around the entire wall. Second, our own door hardware. So we've got anti-ligature door handles. These are all mortise locks, and you can't tie anything to them. Third, of course, is all the electrical. And by electrical, I mean we've got our fire alarm system, which is a Honeywell system that's we're just almost ready to test. We've got our access control system, which is fully functional and distributed, so it can. So there's like 17 doors in this project. They're all configured with access control. We've also got an intercom system, and the neat thing about our intercom system is not only can you make calls, not only can you receive calls, you can also make calls. So I can call the main entrance right now, and I can see outside, and I can talk to people outside, for example. So you'll be able to unlock the door from any voice over IP phone. You can literally put this anywhere. So anywhere somebody's working, they can unlock the phone. Unlock the door. We've got more wallpaper. So this is another crazy pattern the client picked out. And then you'll hear the jazz music playing. So they put in I made a lot of changes to the security system design, and one of those changes resulted in overhead speakers, and they're 2x2 speakers. They fit right in the tile, and to show the capability, we've been playing jazz music for the last 2 weeks. We've also got a sound masking system. So this is not HVAC that you're hearing. It's actually it's a white noise generation, and it's all over the place. But you turn it up full blast here, and you can adjust it from the volume control. And then we've got a duress system. So if somebody is in a panic, they can pull the duress alarm. And then check this out.
I repeat, a duress alarm has been triggered in interview room 105.
Puis-je avoir votre attention, s'il vous plaît? Puis-je avoir votre attention, s'il vous plaît? Une alarme de contrainte s'est déclenchée dans la salle d'interview 105.
And we also have a strobe that alerts people to the location of the duress. If you So we can customize it for every room to say exactly where the alert is. And this also goes to the alarm system. So the sheriff's department will respond to any duress alerts. The whole building, there are about 180 of these cables. They're Cat 6A, and they're shielded, so they can do 10 gigabit per second of internet. And we've pre-terminated them because the furniture is going in right now, and the customer is responsible for the furniture, but we are back here to do the hookups and fix everything. That's another thing that we do. And then this is our server room. So we did all of our own in-house electrical, and then we've got our nVent heat tracing system, and this keeps the pipes from freezing because we've got rainwater leaders in the columns. So this sends out, there's a cable that wraps around the pipe, and that keeps the pipe not like warm, but like 22 degrees. That's what so right now it's at 20 degrees, which is okay. And then we've got our intelligent lighting control system. So our lighting control ties in with our alarm and with our fire system and with our access control. And we program it with this little handheld device. And so our lighting system, all of our occupancy sensors and light switches are running on one Cat6 cable, which powers all of them. So it's basically, you run one data cable for your whole control. And then this is our server rack. So all of this equipment is ours. So we've got our UPS, our power distribution, our amplifier, our speakers, and then we've got switches. These switches run the intercom system and the access control system, and then we've got our firewall and then our server. And then this is our sound masking. So this generates the white noise throughout the building. And then we've got our alarm panels, which we're waiting to get connection to the sheriff's department for the monitoring. And then here we've got our building management system. So every HVAC unit and fan and alarm station comes to here. So this is where all the wiring terminates, and then from here it cross connects to our server. So this is our building automation server, and so we've got our industrial Ethernet switch, our server, and this converts BACnet MSTP to IP, so we can talk to the units on the roof. And then of course we've got our low voltage power, and then we've got our BACnet input and output. So this can control all the different units, and it can measure all the different temperatures and other types of feedback from devices in the ceiling space. And then this is what runs our audio alert system. So they all tie into here. And then if you look, so every door has a banana cable which goes to a little controller up in the ceiling for the access control, and that's powered over Cat6. That comes back to the rack. So all of our cabling comes into our rack, and then from there every signal can get processed. And then if you look, we've got washrooms. Aren't that interesting, but on this project we got lighting, and of course we do our own plumbing. So we had to make a change to switch to a gas-fired water heater because there wasn't enough power in the building to run all the things they wanted to run. So we got our own. So we did this in-house. We've got a recirculation loop, and this is automatic. So we've got a pump, expansion tank, and we've got a two-loop system, and we've got a filter, and then here we've got a water softener for the entire facility, waiting for the washer and dryer to come in and the appliances. And then of course we got our own plumbing. So we got a bathtub, and we've got, this all came from Atlanta. This is an anti-ligature faucet and spout and dish, soap dish. And then of course the handles are anti-ligature. And then if we look here, we've got our anti-ligature shower room. So this is again the same concept. Can't tie anything to the shower panel, the handles, nothing. Not even the floor drain. The floor drains are custom made, so you can't tie a rope through the hole because there's pieces that go down. We've also got our, kind of looks like a duck, you know, kind of looks like a face. Now the floor is cracking, but that's not our problem, that's the landlord's problem, because there's a frost and the ground shifted and everything cracked. Actually, this is the only spot where the crack happened, but they brought a structural engineer, and the structural engineer said they had to dig out that building and they didn't want to do that. So yeah, nothing we can do about that. And of course, we got this is a hot and cold faucet, and it's touchless. So you can get hot water and cold water at the same time, and you don't have to touch it. And our toilet is hidden behind, all the equipment's hidden behind this access hatch, which blends in with the tile, so you can't really see it when it's closed. And then, again, is going to be our boardroom. Oh, someone moved my desk. So again, here the sound masking's up like full blast. So yeah, that's about it.